evening, morning, and afternoon, and I'm tired. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's also been a very rough week. We just lost Comic Storian a couple days ago.
Rest in peace,
R.I.P.
man.
Like, for real, that's one of the main ones that got me into comic books. Second, we didn't get no form of state of play for Spider-Man. They look no DLC, no nothing. However, they're bringing back and giving us new suits at the same time. I will do a separate video on that. I'm just letting you guys know it's been a rough week for comics in all forms of gaming and all that stuff, and just in general life right now. Like, it's still rough, man, and I hope all of us get better. But anywho, today I'm talking about Blade and everything going on with this movie ever since I think Tuesday night and maybe Wednesday afternoon. I keep getting news after news after news on Blade, and none of it's good.
Well, supposed movie, but considering how Disney is, because with comic books accuracy, they say no.
Oh no, it ain't no supposed movie. It is specifically scheduled for 2025. However, we have no trailer release, no concrete showings of anything with Mahershala Ali as Blade, nor do we have anything concrete about anything else coming from this movie. The only thing concrete that we know right the fuck now is the fact that we lost two directors, and I believe Mahershala Ali is walking out as well. And I think I found out Mahershala Ali walking out from Instagram, but just now, even before the making of this video, I just got confirmation that they just lost another director for the darn movie. Honestly, I'm at the point where I do not blame nobody for trying to make any more of these Marvel movies, because I love Marvel. I do. I love their movies. I do. But I'm not gonna lie, Phase 4 and 5 are the roughest parts of Marvel right now, and we all know why. They got bought by Disney. Now Disney trying to put woke topics in Marvel media. Honestly, honest to God truth, the beginning of Phase 4 is when it was still heat, and the after that is like whatever.
But World Topics meaning non-comic accuracy because from the comic books. They told the directors, anyone involved in any Marvel projects, not to read the comic books for the accuracy of the character. So therefore, they're not the same characters as we saw between Phase 1 and Phase 3.
Which I don't believe how that makes any sense. How do you not read any Loki, Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange, or Spider-Man, but yet you wrote all these movies perfectly as if they were straight from the books? Straight from the media, and then you put every form of reference you can from all the books that you've got the inspiration from. That's why I'm like, when I heard that Disney interview, that didn't make no sense. And mind you, it's already hard enough that this movie alone, just saying that you're making a Blade movie or with this particular actor alone, they have some heavy shoes to fill. Because let's just be frank about it. The first two Blade movies were heat. You had Wesley Snipes in the making. I admit the third one was a little iffy. Don't get me wrong, I'm not taking shots at nobody in that movie, specifically Ryan Reynolds, because everybody didn't like him in that movie. I don't care. I like the third one enough to be like, oh, you know what, that's a fire-ass Blade movie. But no, the first two, heat. The second one is still amazing to this day. You can't tell me, like, you can quote that movie even right now, like, can you blush? For one, you already know where that came from. You know who it came from. So you know what's going on. Like, no man! Like, you know how you just quote the second movie all day long. It's quotable. But you already know that Marvel has some heavy shoes to fill, because if it wasn't for Blade, we wouldn't have the MCU at all. Wesley Snipes bought Blade, I believe, or just asked permission to make these movies with Blade, and ever since then, Marvel never filed for bankruptcy, because before Blade, they were about to file for bankruptcy because they sold most of their characters to Fox, and then they sold some to Universal Studio, and then Wesley Snipes was like, well, he wanted to make a Black Panther movie at one point. Mind you, this is the 90s. It's still a little early. They didn't have certain technologies for graphic purposes, so instead of making Black Panther, he made Blade. And ever since then, Marvel has had just numerous people come to them for all their characters and such, try and make these movies. So, you know, since Marvel has the rights to some of these characters, they get a chunk out of some of these movies. So, you know, when Spider-Man got sold to Sony, a chunk of it, or at least a quarter of it, goes to Marvel because they created it. Same goes with the classical Fantastic Four, the X-Men, the Incredible Hulk, Ghost Rider, Daredevil, Elektra. Most of these characters they sold away, they still get a quarter of the profits. But with Blade, how can you mess that up? You can't mess him up. He the reason we have these movies today. We're not gonna overlook that. Wesley Snipes deserved his golden medal. He deserves it. But now, man, In 2024, having a Blade movie being like delivered to me in 2025, cap.
Not gonna lie, I lost faith the moment the first director walked out.
I'm losing faith right now, knowing that both directors already walked out, and then the main actor alone walked out. And the reason why I heard Mahershala Ali is walking out is like a couple. The schedule is crazy. The script keeps getting changed, and they keep trying to put him on the sidelines, and they're trying to put his daughter in the spotlight for Disney purposes. Nigga, it's not a princess movie. It's a vampire movie. Bro, we going to see Blade. I'm sorry. I'm not being disrespectful or sexist.
Babe, not gonna lie, I'm not gonna bother to even watch the trailer.
I'll watch it, but I mean, I already know what I'm expecting. It's Phase 5, and
Then don't
already it's still a woke movie, even before it gets out in production.
Then don't watch it. That's all I'm saying.
I guess. We'll see. But anywho, guys, I'm going to keep this short, and I'm going to just call it quits, because I feel like if I keep rambling about Blade, I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah, you will lose your mind, so I'm doing this for the sanity. We're gonna cut this short.
Yes, ma'am. I'll catch you guys on the flip side, and hopefully we'll see it better tomorrow.
See ya.
Later.
Living on the edge, fighting crime, spinning webs, swinging from behind.